analogy I like to talk about is a fly trying to get through the window, right? We've all seen that before, I'm sure. There's a fly stuck in a windowsill, and the fly is doomed because they have one philosophy. And that one philosophy a lot of human beings have. We laugh at the fly. It's like, well, how many of us do the same thing, which is, okay, day 10. $33 degrees outside, so 50-degree Fahrenheit water. 33-degree Fahrenheit air. So see the vapor coming up off the water? If you watched my video yesterday, I explained that. Vapor comes off the water when the air is colder than the water. Oh, I better set my timer. This is my 10th day in a row. I'm feeling really good. People ask me a lot in my comments and text me and in person how it's doing, what are the real benefits that I'm seeing from doing this. Now 10 days in a row, but mental clarity for me has been really good. It's like, I don't drink coffee, but I'm assuming that people that drink coffee love that caffeine jolt. It gives you that little burst of mental energy for a couple hours probably. That's what this does, but it lasts all day. It lasts all day long. It's just really cool to be able to have a natural way that I know is good for me. I know it's good for the inflammation in my body, and it's helping my mind. It's helping my mental clarity as well. Yeah, I worked at a gym when I was in college. I worked my way through college at Oregon as a fitness trainer. In fact, I worked at the Nike World Campus in Beaverton as a personal trainer for a while. And I know a lot of people start the year off with great intentions and they fall off pretty quickly. So quit doing the same things we've always done. The analogy I like to talk about is a fly trying to get through the window, right? We've all seen that before, I'm sure, in your house, or you've gone to a lake house somewhere and there's a fly stuck in a windowsill. And the fly is doomed because they have one philosophy. And that one philosophy a lot of human beings have. We laugh at the fly. It's like, well, how many of us do the same thing, which is more effort. I'm going to put more effort into this. I'm going to try harder. I'm just going to keep trying harder. And you see the fly trying harder and harder to get through the window. We all know he's not going to get through the window. The fly is going to die on that windowsill because they're locked in to a philosophy that doesn't work. Even though there might be a door behind them or a window behind them that's wide open. They could just fly out. They could just leave, but they don't do it because they're locked and focused on one strategy, which is effort. I'm going to put more effort into this. How many of us do that with our New Year's resolutions? Well, it didn't work last time, but I'm going to try harder. You know, how many of us have done 10, 20, 30 tries at dieting or quitting drinking or quitting smoking or whatever it is you're trying to do? We've tried and tried and tried. It doesn't work. That's the fly trying to get out the window. It doesn't necessarily take more effort. It takes a different strategy. Maybe try something different. Try something smaller. Try incremental little steps. Give yourself a break. Drastic changes are hard. So this morning I've already worked out. I've already done yoga, and now I'm doing my ice bath. The only thing that's changed for me in my life this year is the ice bath. I already worked out every day. I did yoga off and on. I admit I didn't do it every day, but I've done it every day this year, so 6 days. But it's not a big change because I've already been doing it and I've already been working out really regularly. So you say, well, Rick, you made some pretty drastic changes. No, the only drastic change I've made this year is these ice baths. That's it. I'm still doing jujitsu. I'm still doing my workouts. I'm still climbing. I'm still doing yoga regularly, now every day. So those are incrementally maybe changing slightly. This is the only drastic change. So I want you to think about taking smaller steps. Don't be like that fly locked into one strategy where you're going to die on that windowsill. Think about maybe there's another strategy. Maybe there's another way I could achieve whatever it is I'm trying to achieve. And to me, if you haven't read the book, read the book Atomic Habits. It's a great book, and it talks exactly about that strategy, which is atomic means small, by the way. I think a lot of people think atomic means big or gigantic because they hear about, atomic bomb. Atomic means very small. Think about subatomic atomic particles, things that are very difficult to see. You can't even see them with the naked eye. They're so small. So to make really long-term lasting change, it takes very small steps. So I'll sit here for just a second. I want you to take some small steps, think long-term about your goals, what you really want to accomplish, and then break it down into much smaller actions that we can sustain. Consistency beats intensity every time. Do something consistently. That means by nature, if it's a drastic change, you're not going to be consistent with it. You're going to be suffering. You're going to do it for a little while. How long can you suffer? and then you're gonna go right back to what you're doing before. So I wanna see smaller changes over a longer period of time and consistent. That's where real change and transformation comes from. Have a great day. I will see you guys tomorrow.